More. Think she's on there. Barely. Ha! And here we go. We got another one. This is a 2005 Seadoo 3D 787 engine. I think it was submerged. I don't know much about it really. I bought it because I have another one and I wanted it for parts, but maybe we can save it. Has the cart seat, came with the cart seat, came with the kneel down and I guess and sit on here, so that's kind of cool. So if this thing is dead, then I'm going to pull this platform off, put the platform on my other one, then I can use the cart seat on that one because that one doesn't have the option for the cart seat. And that seat right there is about $1,100 US plus shipping, and I got the whole thing for $1,000. So I think that was totally worth it. But I think what we'll do is we'll open it up, see if it runs at all or not. I don't know what happened. See if it's full of water, see if it cranks over. Maybe the whole thing is dead. Who knows? But if I do a part out, then we're going to rebuild the motor anyway. We're going to see what these things are all about. So let's get into it. So we'll pop the seat off first. That's kind of neat, just a single lever. And that's full of water. And the front cover, that releases here. And that's off. Now we can have a look inside and see what kind of wonderfulness we have. Battery's pretty cruddy, so we're going to pull that out right now. Everything in here is cruddy. Spark plug wires are off. So let's just pull everything out and we'll have a look. Is that a hood support? Really? I don't think we need that thing. Okay. 13 mil. Phew. Oh yeah, I bet you that's warm. And then the other 13 mil is back here. So how the hell do you get in there? You don't? Maybe we can just lift it. Not really. What's there? Oh, there's a little lip. That just can't be got. Oh, nice big battery. Got in there with the little Milwaukee. Ah! That's gone. These are definitely going to have to be cleaned up, the two terminals. So let's clean those up right now and then we'll check out the battery. Little wire brush, Better, better? Crud. Okay, all right, first thing is the battery was full to the top. Obviously the water came in through the top of the battery. So that's not too promising. I don't know if that causes a problem or not. Dilute the acid. She's all cleaned up. Check to see if we got any power. Hopefully there's something in it. 20 volts. 1 volt. 1.3 is better than nothing. Let's boil this sucker. Okay, now we wait. And spark plugs. Yeah. And they're loose. I don't know if that pipe is supposed to go there like that, but I guess so. It's probably short. Oh yeah, crudified. I'd like to crank this over and see what blows out of there. And also crudified. Let me find some power. We'll crank this over, if it'll even crank, if it's not seized, and then we'll see what's going on. Battery power hooked up. No lights. Oh, we got lights. No beat. Just clicking. Let's see what's clicking. Is there a fuel pump on this thing? First thing we're going to do is pull some fuses, see what sort of stuff we got going on. Oh, that one's... It might be a connection, but it's... Look at the crud. Both of them. Let's start. I'm just going to replace those fuses, and I'm going to throw some deoxit in there. My favorite, deoxit. Look at this. That's going to be something else. I got to get something to clean that in there. That one's okay. That is a lot of crud. That's totally loose. Just gonna have to, can't figure out how to get them apart right now. I'm just gonna tighten these connectors up. Feels like something. And that's good. That would definitely need to be addressed. Now let's see. Still ticking. Making all kinds of weird noises. That could be a power issue too. Let me check the volts. I think I found a spot to jump the solenoid right here. Well, that's not good. So maybe they left it sitting, not sure, but if we can't roll it over from there, we're certainly not going to roll it over pushing the button. So toast? Not sure. Do I care? No. Well, I'm thinking we should pop the head off, then we can have a good look inside. So I think it's full of water. That's what I think. And I need to take the two clamps off. That is a 6 mil. Well, there's two. Well, let's get this out of the way. And then the big reveal. Uh-huh. Got any impact on the heads? Nope. We can clean that up. Definitely a lot of water in there though. You can still see the cross hatching too. I don't know if the bottom end is seized. Let me suck that water out of there. Okay, it's next morning. Battery's been charging all night. Check the battery starter again. See what we're dealing with. What? I thought that starter was toast. I'm gonna run that for a bit. Ugh, that's making a mess. of everything. Got to move the camera. And continuing, just jumping the starter. Ah, there is so much crud in there. A lot of oil from me dropping that in there. Ugh. Geez, it's almost better to have the head on and spray it out through the spark plug hole. Ugh. What a mess. Lot of water in there. Keep on going, I guess. Man. I'm gonna try sucking that out. You wouldn't believe how much stuff I pulled out of here already. Look at. Holy cow. It's like chocolate milk. Well lubricated. More. It's oil. Ugh. Nice pile of crud. See if that helped us. Yes. Smells like WD-40. Okay. I think that we need to hook up the solenoid again and see if this thing will start from the tether. Let's do it. And the moment of truth. Is the wiring buggered? Oh, what? That is friggin' awesome. It did not do anything because I didn't have the starter connected, but the relay was clicking. That means I can put this back on and that'll crank over. Looking forward to giving this thing a pressure wash, but I don't want to add any more water right now. Okay, let's see if we get crankage. I'm just gonna do a quick bump because that's gonna spray more crap everywhere. Here we go. Yes or no? Oh yeah, and I got spark. It was sparking over here. That's the fuel pump. This thing is gonna run. I cannot believe it. Really? Let's put the head back on, take her out for a rip. And head going back on. No dowels or anything to align anything. I gotta put some Loctite on this, but I'm gonna just use this bolt to hold it. That's why I don't like doing this while the engine's in it, but we didn't have to pull it out, so. That was good. Take this one back out. Torque wrench or NM. That's what they say. Look at that, shuts off. Really? If you're looking for the world's crappiest wrench, this is it. What's all this weighting and stuff it does? Alrighty, now we got the temperature sensor. Oh yeah, and we got the water inlets and outlets. This one here, difficulty. How do you put a wrench in there? Can't. 6 mil. Well, for a socket, it's got to be a 1/4 inch. Convenient locations. Good. Good. Next step, we're going to crank it over and see if anything comes out the plug holes and check compression. All right, let's see. And not bad. Not too much crud. Let's check compression. And it actually smells like WD-40 and not cruddy water. Where are the spark plug wires? Up here. I guess the other question is why did it sink? Whatever that means. Right there. What do you get? Come on, 120. Oh, yeah. That side is good. This thing's making all kinds of noise. Check this one. Come on, baby. Drown mode. Motor's good. I think I'm gonna run the old spark plugs first. See if we get anything. And then if we do, we'll throw a new set in after we run it for a bit to get all that crud out. BR80S. What the heck have I got here? 7/8, 13/16. Not sure what the zip tie deal is here, but I guess it works. All right, let's get set up for the moment of truth. All right, if it does fire up, we're gonna run this thing on the hose and then put it on the trailer and run it, assuming it fires up. I don't know if we have water in the gas. Can I get throttle over here? Yes. Here we go. A lot of water in the exhaust. A lot of smoke too. Oh yeah. I think we got a runner with 10 million gallons of oil in the bottom end. Let me hook up a hose. Hose is hooked up but not turned on. We'll fire it up, then I'll turn the hose on. Hose going on. Little bit of oil in the bottom end. It's smoky. No bottom end noise at all. All right. Water going off. Go in, the trim adjuster is not connected, so it's totally free. So we're just going to undo this one bolt. Take this off, see what's going on. I see, so it's got a spacer in behind. That goes there. Is this thing broken? Maybe it is. In which case I got to do a override. Let's take this thing right off. It's just plastic. So that's going to go on there like that. And that's going to go in there. And then that goes on there. Okay, let's see how many pieces we can hold. I don't know how that ever came apart. It's got numbers on here too. Yeah. Don't know what's what. That still turns nice. Easy fix. How long has that been broken for? Who knows? We'll put this back on. Blue juice. And now we got to remember that went through there. This guy goes on somehow. kind of think that goes in there like that. Let me just be sure. Oh yeah. And 24 max. Sometimes 24 gets scary. It feels like it's breaking plastic. Calibrating, calibrating. Look. It's like ridiculous. I gotta set it down on a hard surface and then it'll calibrate. I don't know. Start at 20. See how it feels. See? That's it. See if these move. Oh shit. They're all loose. Okay, now that goes on there and that goes there. And we got nozzleage. I'm holding everything awkwardly. Oh, more to go. Yeah, it's probably tight enough. Oh yeah, there's good adjustment on that. Trim her up a bit. Okay, we'll put the cover back on, put a seat on it. We don't even need a seat. Let's just take it for a spin because I'm going to do a full-on cleanup on it, but really want to take it for a test drive. Next stop, the lake. And where's that tether go? Stallage. See, when you put them in the water, they don't run as good. Clear out this oil. Smoky. weird left turn sound. The drifting part. And that's her. Back to the garage for final checkup and wash. And no video would be complete without the Can-Do Pro hookup. Do a little reading, see what it says. Total NPM hours, 20 hours. Let's add a normal key. 1, 2. I got all these tethers. And write the data. You will see the green vehicle connection light go out. Remove the key from the vehicle. Wait for the green lights to go out in about 45 seconds. It's kind of a different procedure. Oh, the lights went out already. Wait another few seconds and then we'll see what happens. Okay, I put one of those vehicle, read vehicle. Loading history. Is that working? There it is. Keys, yep, keys are programmed. Settings. Fuel injector, don't need to do any of that. Intake pressure shows low, but what's it saying? Yeah, 6.1. That reminds me of the other machine. Okay, nothing else to see here. Show you where the Seadoo plugs in, right up here at the front, right below the oil jug. That's if you get one. And this one didn't have the rubber seal, so put that on while holding the camera. And remember, diagnostic cap always goes on, or you will get an maintenance light. Okay, put the hood on, and then we'll do a brief summary. And last start. That is mint. Okay, got her all washed up, cleaned up. I'm gonna test out all the different seats. Cart seat, it's got the banana seat tucked up under the handlebars. I don't know if you saw that or not. Right there, and that folds down and hooks into there. So we're gonna try the knee board. I like that, that thing is comfy. And the cart seat I haven't tried yet, so we gotta test all this out. But anyway, we got this thing all cleaned up, nice trim. I like the trim. I didn't have the trim on my other one because that was broken. So that is perfect. We can trim it up more to see if we get a little more top end out of it. It was a little noisy making a left turn. So I don't know if the wear ring is getting to its limits. But anyway, we're gonna ride it. I've only ridden it for a couple of minutes. So we got it all cleaned up. Engine, the key is don't even try and start them when they talk about flooding or whatever. Always pull the plugs and try and crank it over. The battery had 2 volts in it, so I charged it overnight, came right up, working perfect. Didn't have to buy a single thing for this. The only thing I had to do is put that little rubber gasket on the diagnostic cap and maybe a couple of bolts on the battery. I did bolt that battery back in, by the way. And I did wash everything inside, which is always nice to do. I hate working on the cruddy, stinky, oily mess. So let me open that up and I'll show you in there too. So I got her cleaned up pretty good. Best that I could do with a hose and a scrub brush and spray 9, which works awesome. But we got her pretty good. You know, pressure washing would be nice, but this thing was so much water in it, I guess, at one point that I want to give it a chance to just dry out. So anyway, that's her. Lots of compression, no noise, no rod noise. I push the pistons up and down. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't even know if those pistons were truly stuck. I may have prematurely gave it a little tap on the pistons just to break loose anything that was up there, but it was all just so full of water in the bottom end. Now we'll see how the bearings last, but I did put a ton of oil in there. As you saw when we were first driving, it was just a smoke show, but we'll see. Anyway, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I will do another video of chewing around on this thing just so you can see what it's all about. And still hunting for new projects. I have another guy that's having trouble with his machine. So I don't know, like the 4-strokes are a whole different animal. Not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet with those. But the Bombardier doesn't want to fix the older ones. So I've been helping a lot of people work on their machines. So we'll see. 2-stroke, 4-stroke, whatever comes up, comes up. This thing came up out of the blue. I didn't even expect it. Anyway, much appreciated watching the videos. Thanks for watching.